Hello, my lovelies. How are you? I'm doing pretty darn good. So, for those who don't know me, if you've come across me just now, my name is Kim. I am known as the Snitch Stitcher here on YouTube and on Instagram. And you can reach me at either place. Also, if you ever want to reach me just by email, I am at the snitchstitcher1313 at gmail.com. So, got that out there too. So this is a channel about cross stitch. It is one of my passions in life, and it's something that I just very much enjoy. It is my peace. It is my little bit of sanity, and yeah, it keeps me from slapping some people. So it's always a good thing. And just so you know, there could be F-bombs or just other salty, sarcastic things because I'm totally Gen X. There's no doubt about it. And if you ever met my family, you would understand. I come by it naturally. It's inherited. So anyway, if you are new, welcome to all the crazy. And if you are like what you see and are interested in seeing more, hit the like and subscribe button down below, and I'll let you know when I have more videos. I do this about every other week. I try to get them out on Sunday evenings. I'm trying to do this a little bit earlier today. You can kind of see some of the sunlight coming through my blinds over here. It was way too bright if I had them open. I've been trying to record earlier in the day so I have more time in the evening because I have yet to actually stitch it all today. Yeah, I have been cleaning. You will notice back here, these are some tubs of some of my items. This is ribbons and like trim pieces that I have. I have a lot. And then some large finishing pieces. And then these are some tubs that are down here that's got some smaller little bits and bobs of stuff. My local stitchery group, we used to do like a finish bucket of some different things. So I have charms, and I have other kinds of little nicks and knacks and floss drops and all kinds of little cutesy stuff that we would do. And so now I still have them, and I will still bring them like to my stitchy group or send them out to friends and stuff. I've just been trying to combine it and condense it. Words are hard today. So that I could get that, just all together instead of scattered in my living room. And I've had them in like tote bags and all kinds of other stuff, and Ziploc bags and just everything. So I'm trying to get it a little bit more organized. I'm still got to figure out exactly where I'm going to put those boxes. The first fact was just getting them sorted and getting everything. I mean, I've got a box that's got beads. I've got a box that's got ribbons. I've got a box that's got small finishing pieces. And then I've got the big tub of larger finishing, like wood pieces and metal pieces and little things that I come across and I'm thinking, oh, this will be great. Do I fully finish stuff? Rarely. But I have good intentions. I have really good intentions. And when I pass it up, you're like, oh, something in my gut says, oh, you're going to need this. And I go ahead and get it because it may be a year, but I will need it, and I will love it. So anyway, let's get on to some stitching. Holy cow. I will get running off on a tangent. For those of you that are new, this is normal. Those of you that are coming back, welcome back. You already know what to expect. So I've been working on a bunch of different projects. I don't know why. It just something different all the time. And this is my little bucket of crazy of all my different projects that I've been working on. So let's just go ahead and jump in. I'm just going to grab the first one. Oh, this is one that I posted up on my Instagram last night. Y'all, I so wanted to finish it, but this 1/1 stitching is kicking my butt. And so it didn't happen. This is in a bag from Tanya. Oh, isn't it awesome? Just the colors is fabulous. This is 100 Hearts, or Samplers Not Forgotten. This is one that Kelly made me do it. It's all Kelly's fault. We have a hashtag for it, the whole thing. Oh, and I've got buggered. Oh, that's why. I thought I had buggered it up. So this is on a 30 count linen. It's the same fabric that I am using for Little Women. And I know it's going to blow it out. It's actually kind of a lavender color with some gray and white undertones. You can see some of the lighter spaces. I've managed to get all of this done. I do have a half stitch here. I missed half of a stitch. I don't know how. All of this is over too, and the colors are not showing up well at all. It's really looking kind of blown out. This is really a nice bright green. The words are 1/1 on linen. It's not my strong suit. I mean, it looks good. It's just not my happy spot. and these are really far apart, so I'm afraid I'm going to have counting. I did already have some counting mistakes. I had to come back over here and restart this W. It was a whole thing. But that's why I'm starting over here and working backwards, because I was able to anchor it off of this and to be able to do my count. But I'm not too far off of it. I just have the words and 2 hearts. So it hopefully will be finished very soon. And then, of course, it'll probably go over to Tammi to FFO and do something. I have no idea what she'll do. But she'll do something pretty, because she always does pretty stuff. So, there we go. We almost have it finished. We're not quite there, but we are kind of close. So, this is another Tanya bag. And actually, I don't know where this ribbon came from, but it was perfect, so I put it on there, because it went with this Tula Pink. I mean, shrimp, the flamingos, the whole thing. I love it. So, this is... Okay, so I do on Fridays, I do a prompt, What the Flock Friday. Different people have taken it different ways. Kelly with Don't Run with Scissors, she is doing flocks of sheep. She has all her little sheep guys. I think eventually she's going to do ducks. I do flamingos because that's my happy spot. I mean, as you can tell back behind me, yeah, flamingos. So I decided I would pull this one out. I love her anyway, and I just wanted to pull it out. So this is Queen of Hearts by Embroidery. Let me get her up here. And y'all, I don't know what's going on with my light. I think maybe it's because I'm doing it earlier in the day, and it's just kind of offset. Oh, that's actually fairly close. So I did do the 2 little flamingos for What the Flock Friday. I thought they were great. And because I had actually a twofer for Friday, because Friday was Friday the 14th. It was Valentine's Day, of course. So I thought this one was perfect because it's the Queen of Hearts. Kind of works love related. And it also covered my flamingos. So it was kind of twofold. But I did work on 100 Hearts also on Valentine's. Because I always do, on the 14th of each month, I always work on something love related. So I figured it was a good twofold. Let's see, what else have we worked on? I have not gotten as much work on this. This is Love, and this is by, don't get me started. Yeah, and of course, those of you that have been here for a little while, you will know it's in my bastard bag. This is from the Scarlett house. This was a freebie from them. I believe it was a freebie. I'm kind of doing a little bit different because I'm doing on this light color fabric, and it is like really boogered because I have had it, I had it in a hoop, and I realized that I had left it in there. So normally this would be white coming down, but you really couldn't see the white, so I decided to flip that around. I'm going to do black, and then when I do the red of the hearts hanging down here, I'm going to do white on the inside instead of the black for the word love. I haven't made it too very far. I take this one with me sometimes to work, and I really haven't had a lot of stitching time at work because I've been working with a couple of my ladies at work to do I'm teaching them how to stitch. And it was just a little pattern that I created for them, and it just had a heart, and it had XO and XO. It took 2.5 full hours for them both to complete the main stitching of their heart, not counting the little light colored for the little shine bubble. Yeah. But I was excited that they were, they asked me because they see they're always asking me about my stuff and what I'm working on. So I was excited to do that. Let's see. I did pull out because of the 13th of the month. I do work on something Halloweenish. Basically, it is my jack-o'-lantern. It's Jacques de Lantern by Barbara Sestock. It was from Keepsake's calendar, I think. I don't remember. I've got more information on it, but I really didn't get a whole lot. I was supposed to work on him. I put in 11 stitches on him. That way I could say I actually worked on him. Ooh, and that's a fairly true to color. This is Echo from Picture This Plus. Is that not? Ooh, gorgeous. I wish I had more of this. I mean, I still have like the other half of this piece, I believe. And I'll have, because this will take up majority of it. But I didn't get a whole lot worked on him. I just was not feeling it. I was exhausted. It had been a long freaking day. I do accounts payable for a hotel management company. And we are working on bringing out some new stuff in our program. So we have to do UAT testing, which is user acceptance training or testing. And it's basically pushing all the buttons to see if we can make it break. So I've been doing a lot of that. I spent, out of a lot of hours, on this last week, I spent most of my day in testing or something testing related and in meetings. So by the time Thursday night got around, yeah, not a whole lot happened. So, okay, here's another one. This is another Tanya bag. Oh, because I love me some Frida and I love sugar skulls. This one is Baby Got Backstitch. This is one of my New Year's Eve starts, my 12 by 12s. And it's pretty awesome. It's by Heartstring Samplery. And I'm doing it on this with this fabulous color. It's Live and Die LA. It's a limited edition. It's called Pretty Flamingo. And the fabric I'm doing it on is Under the Sea Fabrics. Y'all, if you've never had Under the Sea Fabrics, you need to. This is Pomona. And these two just screamed that they needed to be together. Let me see if I can get my hands to work. That's actually fairly true to color. Oh, is that not gorgeous? So I ended up having to restart her. I had started this, it screwed up. Then I got her going, and then finally got to the point where I got that back to where it needed to be. I haven't gotten a lot of work on this. It is it 32 or is it 36? I don't remember. Oh, it is 32. It just feels really tiny. I think because it's dark, but it is so pretty. And I absolutely love this pattern. It's a lot of fun. But that floss just was perfect for this project. I think it just pops on that fabric. It's called Pomona. So anyway, so we got that one. Then I did work on, I think, let's see, this one's Narnia. And this is a bag that a friend of mine made for me. It's one of my local stitchy gals made for me. This is Chronicles of Narnia, and it is by Stitching Book Club. Really stinking cute. And this is on Chinchilla from Mystic Fabrics, and it is it's a 32 count Lagana. Now, this is, let me see if I can get my fingers to work right. Okay, it's a little, yeah, that's fairly close. And it's really kind of hard to see some of this blue until you get really right on top of it. But some of these details, and it actually, these little triangles underneath here are actually a couple of different shades, but they're so close, it's really hard to tell. You can kind of see a little bit more when you get into the lines here, that there are a couple of different colors of blue. But there's going to be a lot more going on. This is just more to the center, and I wanted to kind of do that. And this is actually going to be words that are across here. It looks strange because of it being straight up and down, but it's really cute. And these are the colors for it. They're just, I think they look fabulous on there. This is the called for DMC. But I did get a little bit of work on there. I did have to frog part of that and put it back in, and I didn't like how my stitches. Now I have found that I've been using the sewing method a lot more. So I've been sewing more in hand, which is so totally not me. But I'm really kind of liking it. It depends on the pattern. Depends on how you have to travel with the pattern. So here's another one. The Catacorn. It's a Tanya bag, definitely. This fabric, I just love this. And this is one of my, oh no, I thought those were dang it, I thought those were my glasses I've been missing. This is Moroccan Lanterns by Vivsters. Y'all, this pattern is gorgeous. Now this is one of my Whip Go goals for the month. This was picked by Julie. And for anybody that doesn't know, if you haven't watched before, I'm doing my Whip Go a little bit different. My friend Kelly, damn it, Kelly, she made me do it. No, she didn't. She enables the hell out of everybody, but I kind of try to sometimes too. So she was doing her Whip Go goal by picking friends to pick her projects. I think it's awesome because that way you don't have to worry about something that you've already finished. That kind of thing is something a little different. So I have picked my friends, and bless her heart, Julie got picked last month and she got picked this month. She's like, I was not prepared. I was not prepared. And I honestly thought she was going to have me work on Reflections in New Orleans again. And because I still haven't made it that far. I did hit my 300 stitch goal for the month for Whip Go, which is great for last month. So my goal for this month is to work on Moroccan Lanterns. So here we go. I'm working on, woohoo. Okay, I don't have enough hands. So I am starting to get this other lantern in here. hit my 300 goal just in this little bit here, but I'm going to keep on working on it. I think I may be taking this with me to market, because if I can go through and get this lantern, you know, stitched out, then I can fill in the color while I'm there, because it doesn't take a lot to fill in the color. But once you get the main pattern done, it really does it. So we shall see. But her other goal, so she had, I do basically not just a stitching project, it's also a personal project. So her personal project or self-care type item for me was to go get my hair done. Have I done it yet? No. I'm going to try to go before the 1st, before we go to market, because I want to get my hair cut. I do want to get a few inches cut off. I'm going to go get my hair washed, get them to do the whole thing, and enjoy it. I thought about maybe even get my nails done. Although I really kind of don't like getting my nails done because they never last, but we'll see. I may do something, but I definitely am going to get my hair cut. I need to desperately. Okay, so my other project for WIPGO, it was B, StitchyWitchBee. She selected for me, and this is in my Star Wars project. This is from Giron Tote Bag. This is Firefly Sampler, which I haven't gotten a whole lot more done. It's from Fandom Cross Stitchery. It's kind of looks like this. If you know, you know the devastation of this show being stopped after one season, but I still love it. I still love it. So this was the project that she had for me to work on. Let me see if I can get this up here. It's really not a lot of colors. This is starting to get where we have the ship going here. And then it's going to have a lot. It's a pretty good size. I mean, it is going to take up a good portion of this, but it's not really super dense with stitching. Now, the Firefly ship itself will have a bit of stitching with it, but it won't be bad. This one might be a good potential if I can get the rest of the outline done to take with me to market, so that I could, because we're going to be in the car. For a good portion, and I'm not going to be driving the whole way, so it might be a good option for me to take to work on the way, so I don't have to really think about it. I don't know. I haven't really. I'm still trying to figure out. Okay, so another bag I have, really cute, a Texas bag. This one is actually from Vintage Sew Gal. This was, I think I picked this up at Stitching Texas, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. But this was a Stitching Texas 2020. It was our pattern for 2020, and it is from Twin Peak Primitives. Although this is not a good picture, it kind of cuts it off. I'm really enjoying stitching on this, and it's really was smaller than I thought. And it is being stitched on 32 count linen, but it is a little bit smaller than I thought. But I am really enjoying it. I was so ecstatic when my borders matched up. Yay. And then all these little blue guys. And I've been doing this all pretty much in hand. I've really been just enjoying the go of it. And since it is DMC, it does make it a little bit easier. Now, I did change it up a little bit. Before they had it was up here was going to have a white flower and a white flower, and then red and then white. And I didn't like how it was. So I changed it to where it's going to be every other red, white, red, white. So we'll do that. And then one of the gals, Jan Emmerich, she actually made these needle minders for us a couple of years ago for Stitching Texas, because she's an amazing finisher. She does gorgeous stitching. She's really awesome, and she's snarky as all hell, and it's fabulous. So we have that one, and let's see. Oh, and this is the last one. Well, at least of my current whips. This is in a bag that I got. I got this at local needlework shop, the Snitch. It's almost as bad as the Snitch Stitcher. I believe that Maria from Wildflower Stitching, I believe she told me that this was actually one of the bags that she made, that she was selling in the shop. I absolutely loved it. I loved all the hearts. I thought it was so pretty. So this other stitch that I'm working on, this is Little Women from Stitching Book Club. Same place that for... you are yelling at me now, I know. Who is it? Who did I just say? Who did I just say? Chronicles of Narnia. Duh. Yeah. So this is on the same fabric that I'm doing 100 hearts. So this was a restart. I did start it on New Year's Eve, and I had gone all the way across and then realized that I had screwed up in here. So I sat one evening when I was frustrated and just ripped it. Just said to hell with it, ripped the stitching, and went ahead and started it over. So I've got a better handle on the house. And I think it's really kind of cute. I didn't realize it until when I was going through and doing this, that these windows, they kind of look like bobbins. It's kind of neat. But these colors are so pretty. It's just so, it makes me think it's very much Little Women-ish. I mean, the colors is just really pretty. I really I enjoy it, especially once I got back on track. But I've been doing the in-hand stitching. I'm so enjoying it, and my tension is really good, and it makes it so much better when all that works together. Okay, let me move all these over here. I've got this handy landing little tote, and I love it. It's had a whole bunch of other stuff in it in the past, but it does kind of help me kind of wrangle my stuff. I actually have a fabric covered box that I keep my current working items over there. But anyway, so I did have a finish. It was a start. Actually, I don't remember when I started it. Let me look in my handy dandy book. This was Flamingo Friends. So I started it the last day of January 31st, and it was on What the Flock Friday. And this is Flamingo Friends from Crafty Bluebonnet. It turned out really cute. I do have the whole finishing set to be able to do this with. Have I done it? No. I haven't really been able to focus on that between work and trying to figure out my plans for market and then Annie's retreat shortly after. So that will be coming soon. I think I'm going to FFO this one myself instead of sending it to Tammy. I need to actually, be a responsible stitcher and FFO for myself. But ew, boo, hiss. Anyway, so there will be some painting involved, some glue, all the kind of stuff. So let's see, I think that's pretty much it because I didn't bring any other finishes over here. I knew I had several other projects and things, and then I do have some plans. Yes. So I am going to be, you guys have heard me talk about it over and over again. I am going to be starting, March 1st is my birthday. I will be turning 52. Woohoo, awesome. And, some people get kind of about birthdays, especially once you hit like 50. But my best friend from school, she died at the age of 41. So I will take every birthday and celebrate it as if I'm celebrating it with her because she couldn't be here. So I kind of take it that way. My dad died young. My best friend died young. There's too many people I know that have died young and couldn't celebrate. So I am going to enjoy every freaking year that I have on this earth. So anyway, I'm going to be starting Fruit of Plenty. And I went ahead and I wasn't sure what fabric I wanted. I'm like, you know what? I got fabric and I got dye. So let's do it. So I have this fabric and I can't remember. I don't remember. I think it's a 28 count. I don't know. But I dyed it. It is with pearl gray. So I do have a little bit of modeling in here. Not a whole lot, but some modeling. Because this is going to be a big girl. Big girl. But I think it turned out pretty good. I do like that it has some darker areas. It's not too crazy. I was surprised. I wasn't thinking about this. It's got some synthetic materials to it. And it didn't. I was really hoping it was going to be more of the purple undertones for the gray. But that's fine. I think it turned out great. I am actually using 3 shades of Sulky. The 2 main colors that I am going to use, let me see if I can get my hands to cooperate, are these 2. And y'all, this pops so pretty. And this is the color on there is really not showing true. This is a really pretty pink and a soft kind of light teal is what it's called. And that's going to be the 2 main colors. The majority of it, I believe, is going to be in the blue with the pink like in the corners and that kind of thing. And then I was thinking about for the house, I'm going to be doing this purple. So the color, all 3 of these together is this lavender. Is that not going to be gorgeous? I am so freaking excited. And all 3 of these colors look really good on here. I did do like a little test patch and then I ended up pulling it out. It looks so good. And I am really excited. I'm sure this is not going to be nearly enough. But I have these for when I get ready to start on the 1st. And I will probably be starting, well, I'll be starting on the 1st, and I know I have an EGA meeting that morning. So hopefully I'll be able to do that then. We shall see. But we are going to be getting ready to go to market, y'all. I'm so excited to go to market. Anyway, I do have some other haul because of some of the plans that I have coming up. Trying not to crinkle too bad. I've got a few different patterns and things that I've got going. Y'all, I got flosses coming out my ears. So some of my future plans are going to include a couple of these patterns. But this one, I know I will do it at some point in time. I'm not sure. I saw it and I loved it. The Prairie Schooler, and it's the Needle's Eye. And I just loved that. I just thought it was fabulous. It's even got for the quilter. It was just really neat. I don't know. It just spoke to me. I needed it. And then Needle Bling Designs. I thought this one was really cute. I know Tammi will be wanting this pattern. It says stitching makes me happy. And that's a big fat tomato. And I know it's not zooming in the way it's supposed to, but there it is. And then as soon as I saw this pattern, I knew I had to have it. Absolutely knew I had to have it. And this is going to be, it's actually going to be one of my starts in March for International Women's Day. I want to do something kind of women positive, you know, self-positive. And it is Love Who You Are by Heart and Hand. I saw this one. I fell in love with it. I did pick it up for my LNS. It did come with, I think this is what, 30 count linen? I don't know. Whatever it was called for. I did get a majority of the flosses there. They didn't have all of them, so I did have to go and make an order from 123 Stitch. And I also, okay, so they didn't have all the colors, so I bought a couple just in case that could sub. And then I got to thinking, I have another LNS that's a little bit closer to me. It's more of a needlepoint shop. But I picked up a couple that would sub, and then I found this flamingo one because I had to have that because it's flamingo. But I got these. This is not normally my palette, but I am really kind of loving these. But I did get these as just some alternatives and some stuff that I thought was pretty. So I went ahead and got them. And then from 123 Stitch, I did go ahead and get the last couple of flosses that I needed from for Love Who You Are. And then I needed to get the items so I can start... or at least kit up for Matter in Hand, April 1st, which is Tammi from Leopard and Lace Co. XOXO. That's her birthday start. Yes, she's an April Fool's baby. So I got the flosses for that, and I needed to get the flosses to start Sacred from Teresa Kogut. I'm starting that on the 5th of March for Ash Wednesday. I realized that I will be on the road going to Nashville, so I don't know how much of a start I'm going to get. If I get 10 stitches in, I think it's a start. So that's what we're going to do. So I am going to be taking Sacred with me. But, okay, so just to kind of, when people don't realize sometimes, we can do this as cheap or as expensive as we want. These are all just over dyes, and there are some DMC for Sacred because that's how she kitted it. I don't have any silks. I don't have anything super fancy, and I know there's shine. Sorry. And then those scrunchies. But this bag right here, let me lick my finger and get to the right page, because yeah, that's how much we are. $68.29. Really? That's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. But I do love, so I did put a note. I always, whenever I leave a note whenever you shop somewhere, it says, you know, leave notes or whatever. And they say, and for 123 Stitch, they say we read all of them. So I always put thank you for all that you do, because they keep me sane. They keep me sane by their stuff. But I also make sure that I put a little note, and then they hand wrote it on there. It says for Sacred, Matter in Hand, and then the 2 colors are for Love Who You Are. So I think that's really sweet that they do that. They put that all in there. So I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. Do I need to start more stuff? No. Do I want to? Yeah. It's because that's what we do. So, let me see. Other than that, so I am going to try to do some work on, okay, so birthday start, Fruit of Plenty. I've been working on that. I may take that with me to market. We'll see. We'll see how much I get into it. I'm not going to try to take a bunch. I keep on saying, yeah, I'm going to take this to market. I'm going to take this to market. I know I'm going to change my mind 500 times between now and then. And I probably won't take as many. Honestly, I probably won't take Moroccan lanterns now that I think about it, because I think it's just going to be too cumbersome to try to deal with. And I think probably Fruit of Play probably would too. It's just too much fabric. So I may take something small. It may mean I start something small. You never know. I will be taking, like I said, I'll be taking Sacred with me. And I will be taking some kind of a flamingo pattern, because we do have a What the Flock Friday that Friday. And, you know, I love my flamingos. Blah, 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 blah. So it looks like that we are leaving for market on March 4th. So excited. And then, the 8th, so I will be taking Love Who You Are with me. I think I can do that one pretty easy. I don't think that one's going to be too bad. It's not a dark fabric, and I'll have a light with me anyway. And then something flamingo related. I might have Jacques the Lantern coming up on the 13th. And then, so the big thing is I'm taking 9 days off from work in a row. I just recorded all the how-to videos, made sure they're all done. All the instructions are done for while I'm gone, for the people that are going to be backing me up. It's going to be interesting, because some of them are new processes. But we are going to be leaving on the 4th. So I'm going with Becky from Lucy Bean. I just had a brain fart. I'm so excited. I'm going to get to hang out with her and her daughter, Megan, who is Lappin' Loops. She does some amazing fabric dyeing. Y'all, one of the releases, the market releases that Becky did, it's a Merry Christmas. And it's like, it's a very simple pattern, but it's just pops. And it is on this gorgeous red fabric from Lappin' Loops. The pictures that you see are nothing compared to what it looks like when it's stitched. I got to hold it in my hands, and I really did want to try to sneak it in my bag, because it's beautiful. I am excited to get that one and get it stitched. So anyway, so we're going to be coming back from market on, I think, the 10th. So hopefully I'll be home by late the 11th. And then I'm taking 2 days off to recover. So then I can do Annie's starting on the 14th. I think Dirty Annie's Retreat still has a few openings for, it's in Irving, Texas. It's March 14th to 16th. It is an amazing retreat. I am so excited. There is a couple of people that I have met through here and through Instagram that are, one gal is coming from, she said that she's coming in from like New York, New Jersey area. So I'm excited to get to meet her. And one of the kind of sort of localish ladies, she lives in Wichita Falls, which is a couple hours outside of the DFW area. She's going to be coming in. Tina, I cannot wait to get to meet you in person, give you a hug around the neck. So it's exciting. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then, you know, my regular stuff, and then starting April 1st will be the Sal with Tammi for Matter in Hand, which I'm really excited. I still need to figure out the fabric on that one. I mean, I've got fabric options. I just have to pick it. But, you know, that requires effort and thought, and who wants to do that, you know? Other than that, let me see. Now, SuzyQscrossstitchsop. She has an Etsy shop, but she also has a website. I think she kind of prefers going through the website because, you know, Etsy with the fees, y'all. I understand it's a good way to get people out there and be able to do your stuff, but their fees are crazy. But Suzy Q's Cross Stitch Shop, she reached out to me. She's like, hey, tell your people. And I want to be able to share because, number one, she is somebody that I personally know. She's a local gal, and I just love her to death. She's in my EGA group. I get to see her at all these different local stitching things, and she's really fabulous. And I've ordered stuff from her, supplies and different things. She has patterns. She has all kinds of stuff. She does like scissor fobs, and I did a giveaway with that, and she also gave us a discount code before. But she said if you were looking for market releases, market pre-orders, reach out to her. Email her, suzyqscrossstitchsop@gmail.com. I'll put the information down below. Market pre-orders and free shipping over $40. Because you know, you get a few of those patterns, it's going to be more than $40 and it'll be free shipping. So reach out to her, get hooked up. She'll take care of you. She does a really great job. And so make sure that you're taking advantage of that. There are so many excellent things. And I know Tammi has been talking about all these things that she wants to get at market. And there are so many that I just don't even know where to start. I have no idea where to start. I want to start them all. I want them all. I want every bit of it. I want all the fabric. I want all the patterns. I want all the everything. And I've been going through the market page and looking at where everybody's at and everything. And I am going to be helping Lucy Beam, helping Becky, but I may have to escape to see some of these other rooms because, y'all, this is like, it's so exciting. And to get to meet some of the people that I've been stitching their designs for years. Some of these designers that also have floss tubes that I have been watching them for forever and a day, to actually get to meet them and say, hey, thank you. Because a lot of these people have made a big impact in my life, financially for sure. But I don't mean that way. Just their patterns. So many of them really speak to me. I don't usually just buy a pattern just to buy it. It's usually because it means something to me. There was something that I saw in there that just said, yeah, you need this. It just speaks to you. And there are several of those that have really touched my heart and really had an amazing impact on me as I was stitching them, and what I was stitching them for, if it was for somebody else or in memory of somebody. It's just amazing. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to totally be fangirling. I'm going to try to keep my shit together. I don't know that we will. I did also get some cards made up. So I have my information, and of course it has my little logo, the spilling the tea on all the overheard out of context goodies. These listening ears are everywhere. Just stitching and snitching. And then on that back, it's like a project card. So it's got the designer, the pattern name, fabric, floss, start date, end date. I figured, make it multi-purpose. And maybe, just maybe some of these, people that I have been fangirling over for years may just come over here and say, hey, let me follow her on Instagram. Let me follow her floss tube. You never know. If you are, yay, I love you. Okay, anyway. Calm down. So, okay, that's pretty much all that I have as far as regular stitching stuff. Now, I do have a couple of things. I do have the poetry, but I wanted to share something with you guys. My friend Tammi. Y'all know I love Tammi to death. She came into my life, and you have those people that come into your life that is going to be there for the long term. And she is one of the most supporting and loving, just amazing people ever. And when I lost my little furry girl, when I lost my little Ami girl, she has a friend of hers that crochets. C word, same C word. Yeah, anyway. And she commissioned her to make this baby for me. It's got the little tail. Look at these little feet. And this is crocheted. This, because you can feel like the little holes and stuff, but it is so soft and so fuzzy. And it just warms my heart. It has this little envelope, and inside the envelope has got a heart. And she said that's the love that Ami had for me. So she had this made in honor of my little Ami girl. And when I was on one of my stitchy Zooms, and it came and I opened it up, I was bawling. Other people were bawling. And it just makes my heart happy. So thank you, Tammi. It sits right beside me on the couch. And it does sometimes when I'm just really missing my girl, I can kind of pet it a little bit and kind of feel a little bit better. So anyway, okay, we're not going to do that. We're not going to, although my sinuses are out of whack because Mother Nature is drunk. Winter keeps on coming in and then walking away and then coming back and walking away, and I'm over it. I'm so over it. So anyway, okay. So I do have 2 poems for you. These are good. Yeah, these are really good. So this first one is The Last Flower Standing by Midnight Raymond. It doesn't have a title to this particular poem, but some of these are just, I had a hard time just picking the right one. But this one, I kind of flipped through, and this was the first one I landed on, and I kept on coming back to it because it just spoke to me at the moment. It says, a promise to myself to not forget who I am and what I love, just to make others forget their sins. I am not a home for their trauma, and I will not mend their wounds, only for them to disappear once they have healed. I am not a confessional for broken souls. That was strong. And I forget that sometimes. I'm notorious for that. I end up morphing myself to be what others need me to be, and I gotta stop doing that. The other one is one of my favorites, Donna Ashworth. You see her online a lot. It's To the Women. Y'all, she's got some good stuff in here. She speaks to my soul a lot. Mom got this for me. She got me actually both of those, I think last year, I think for Christmas, possibly, maybe for my birthday. I don't remember. This one's a little bit longer, but yeah. Buckle up, sister. You can't be everyone's cup of tea. That's what it's called. There will always be someone in this life who just doesn't like you, no matter how hard you try to please them. There will always be something that you say or do which causes offense or division, whether you mean it or not. There will always be someone who finds fault in you, your life, or your words. You may never find out why. Please don't waste your precious time trying to. You cannot be everyone's cup of tea. Then there will be those who like you on impact, like a little fizz of energy that passes between you, silently unseen bonding. Those people will not only like you, but they will like you fiercely. They are your people. Whatever spare time you have, spend it on them. You cannot be everyone's cup of tea, but you can be someone's first sip of a cold drink on a sunny day, or a warming hot chocolate when you come in from the rain, or a pop of a long-awaited champagne cork, or a stiff shot of tequila when things go awry. Find your people. Love them hard. I am very blessed to have found my people. You know who you are. And I think I'm lucky enough to be that for you as well. And on different days, sometimes you're that pop of the champagne cork. Some days you're that shot of tequila. But most of the time you are that cup of tea, warm on my soul and in my heart. And my cup does runneth over. So, my cheeks got red. I got kind of emotional with those. I hope that you have those people in your life. Those people that are your cup of tea and you are theirs. And sometimes you just got to be that shot of whiskey, that shot of tequila, for better or for worse. Not everybody's going to like you, and that's okay. They don't have to. As long as you like yourself and you're being a decent person, that's all that matters. Everybody else, take a leap. I've gotten to the age of almost 52, and I just don't care anymore. I'm not worried about what other people think of me. That's their opinion, and their opinion of me is none of my business. So I just take what works for me and leave the rest, and I figure it's their loss. They're lacking something. My mom has told me in the past, the things that irritate people about you are things a lot of times that they see in themselves that they haven't been able to reconcile. And that's okay. They're just not ready for it yet. They may never be, but that's okay. Anyway, so it's going to be a good freaking week. I demand it. I'm over, I think, majority of my testing stuff. I think I have a little bit more this week. Hopefully it won't be too much, and I get to pass off some of my work because these guys have got to train on it. So yeah, it's going to be fun, but it'll be good. And just trying to, I just can't believe in a couple more weeks I'm going to be leaving for freaking market. Yes, okay, calm down. It's also kind of a birthday trip for me because we're leaving on the 4th. I'm one of those, I enjoy celebrating my birthday the whole freaking month. So it's going to be good. It's going to be great. Doing everything. If you have suggestions, if you have been to market before and have suggestions or direction or any help, please let me know. If there are people or rooms that I need to check out, if there's things that you think I should be doing or not doing, suggestions, anything like that, let me know. I'm a newbie here, and I'm going to try to record some when I'm there. I will have another floss tube before then. I will be recording on the 2nd, that Sunday after my birthday. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I used to be about birthdays, and now I'm just like, hot damn, let's do it. So I will be doing another floss tube before then, and then once I get back from retreat or from market and from Annie's, I'm supposed to be doing one that Sunday. Y'all, I'm probably going to be looking like a bridge troll. I'm probably going to be wore the hell out, but I am going to try to get a video in. I do want to try to do some videos while I'm at market if I'm able to. We'll see just how it works out. I'm sure there will be some pictures and some adventures along the way. I think I think Becky and I are caravanning with Annie and Tammi, so that should be interesting. Tammi and I have done road trips together. Never done a road trip with Annie or Becky, so this could be fun. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So yay. Anyway, don't forget suzyqscrossstitchsop, market pre-orders, free shipping after $40. I'll put the information down below. But I hope you have a wonderful week, a wonderful couple of weeks, and just do what makes your heart happy and have a good day. Love you guys.